Now you knowing that I used to go to work up Brawley Hill part-time. And the reason why I went part-time is I could look after our gran of a morning, right, get her settled, go to work, come back at daytime to the day. Well, it used to work out all right. But one day, it was all right when I left her. It was okay. I told her I was going for the bus. But I had to go out about 12:30, we'll say. It was all right sitting in the chair, settled for the day, as I thought. So I got to work. When I come back, I got off the bus in Thorns Road, and as I was coming across Acres Road where we lived, Mrs. Pete come out. Mrs. Pete was a lovely woman. Mr. Pete used to mend televisions. If your television had gone wrong, you've sent for Mr. Pete. I've seen him get the back off them, and those big tubes are coming out, you know, all like light bulb tubes, but great big ones as well, little ones and little screw, and he could usually replace them, you know, and mend them. Them was the good old days. You'd throw them on the scrap heap now and get a new one with them Slim Jims, wouldn't you? Any road, overrunning my tail. Mrs. Pete was a lovely woman, and across the road to me, and she said, Marlene, excuse me, I hope you don't mind, but I've given your nan a box of Daz washing powder. Well, I looked at Mrs. Pete gone out. I thought, g'day, Gran. A box of Daz washing, what for? Our Gran hadn't washed for years, I done all the washing. And I said, well, what do you mean? He said, well, I didn't like to see her go all the way down to Quarry Bank at her age to get some washing powder. So don't worry about it. You can replace it any time. It's a box of Daz. I said, well, Mrs. Pete, I don't want to upset her. I could have done it, you know, with a good heart. I said, well, Mrs. Pete, our Gran ain't done no washing for years, but thanks for... Oh, I didn't. I said, no, but thank you very much. I think I better be getting along to the house now. I thought I had it all. I don't know what's going to be waiting for me. Because I tell you what we'd done. I'll tell you how this come about. Gran used to have a twin tub, right, till we moved there to live by, you see. He used to have a twin tub and do a washing in there. Well, you know, the twin tubs, they were marvellous. The water would look dirty, but if you could put your water, they'd still come out clean. They was marvellous, them twin tubs. But any road up, I done all the washing, but instead of getting rid of Gran's old twin tub, the top had got like a bit of a top on it. We put a tablecloth on it, left it in the kitchen. Our Gran had got a little stool, and I used the twin tub as a little table sit to have a breakfast on. So it was just a little bit of furniture really in the kitchen for it. But as I was going along, I thought, I know what it's done. Somehow, has had that twin tub out, has slugged it out of the wall into... Oh, well, I goes up to the drive. Right away, I thought, oh dear, oh. Opens the door and there it was, our Gran, paddling in all the water. There was bubbles all over the place, and oh, Gran. The house that was supposed to be over the sink was on the floor, all water coming everywhere. Oh, Gran, what have you been doing? Well, I said, I don't know what I've been doing really. See, I looked out the window. It looked a lovely blowy afternoon. I thought I should love to put a bit of washing out. Well, I get this machine out best I could. I don't really know how to work it. I was angry, I tell you. I'd had a day at work, don't forget. I said, Gran, look at... And a slipper. Look at your feet. Look at your slippers. I'm soaking wet. I'm a-paddling in it. I'm a-paddling in it. I'm going to fall over. I'll be in the hospital. Get out to the... Go... I can see her feet. Oh, we was backing into the hallway and it looked that forlorn. I felt sorry in my heart, really. I shouted at her. I said, Gran, just go in there. Just sit down. I'll make you a cup of sandwich and I've cleared it. I'm going to clear all this up now. And I went back in the room. Oh, dear, oh. What a mess. What a mess. Talk about cloths. Talk about mops. I don't know where all the water had come from, but I know where it had gone all over our Gran's kitchen floor. I went in and there I sat, looking that forlorn. Oh, I says, them days when I used to have a good washing day, I think them over. I thought, Gran, if you don't knock this off doing these tricks when I've left you lovely and comfortable, I'll be over. Day we have some doses. But when you look back over it, you know, I wouldn't have swapped them days for the world. Gran, paddling in the water. the lovely Mrs. Pete would give Nan a box of dares. Mr. Pete, who used to repair the television, oh, they am what they said they am. That was the good old days.